Oh, man down. All right. Tom Macdonald, here we are. Hangover Gang. Tom Macdonald, WhiteBoy. I believe I heard this one. I think I did. If I did, it's been a few years since I heard it, so let's just jump into this one, see what he's talking about here. From the title, I'm pretty sure I know what he's talking about, so let's just jump right into it.
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose. And I never burnt a cross or hid my face with a hood. You can't just label me racist because I'm related to people who did some terrible way back before I...
That's another thing. What he said there. My family was never, as far as I know, had nothing to do with slavery. We're from Poland, and we're Polish. But the fact that in school, all they taught were, from what I was taught, was all white people were slave owners. They never separated, well, at least in my school, separated your backgrounds to link it back to see if you were, or if your family was, part of the slave owner trade. All they did was teach everybody that all white people own slaves, and that's where everybody is up in arms about, because you just get looked at and you get called racist because, or you owe people something because of the color of your skin, when really your family had nothing to do with it. So people need to learn their history first instead of just grouping everybody into one group over this.
I was alive. My parents brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed because of my pretty blue eyes.
That's another thing. I got treated a certain way because I was white, because people thought my family owned slaves back in the day. We had nothing to do with it, but yet I got treated that way because of the color of my skin. Does that make any sense at all? Think about it.
A Nazi, white supremacist, anyone who labels me as that because of my family genetics. The hatred for Caucasians is so pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the white devil, neo-Nazi, cop trying to pull the trigger. You can call me what you want, but I'd still never say the white race as a whole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
Exactly.
Don't say that, white boy. Oh, you so bad, white boy. You wish you were black, white boy. Dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
If a black man is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me, I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't dislike Tanisha because her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a waste of energy.
Exactly.
Ivory or ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the facts. He's white and he raps. He stole the culture right from the blacks. Okay, he's fire, but we lit the flame. He's siphoning gas. So this corny little honky man, the whitey is whack. You letting history perpetuate the hatred within, and then you paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with. Yeah.
White boy, don't say that, white boy. Oh, you so bad, white boy. You wish you were black, white boy. Dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
I got a mother, a father, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. And God willing, one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and hate the racists. I pray for their extinction. If you want to hate the white people, just make the distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless, and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardship. Stop before you say it. I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white male in 2018? You're making me the villain by demonizing my race for things I didn't do and decisions I didn't make. No one that I call a friend has ever owned a slave, and neither did our dads or our dads' dads. Sakes acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed. is all that I can offer while I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would never judge a human for the cards he was given, or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with. White people that you hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals. They're the people who monopolized the water and oil and injected your communities with drugs that they spoiled. Got no patience for Nazis, I think they're better off dead. They'll fighting hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense. I don't want nothing to do with either side of the fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't because they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you profusely because the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
And there we have it. Tom Macdonald with WhiteBoy. Once again, speaking a lot of truth in his songs. This day and age, nobody owned a slave. You get treated, or you get grouped into that just because of what you look like. That can go with anything, which makes no sense. You get divided by the government because the news stations and media outlets tell you what they want you to think, and then you just go along with it because you don't want to think for yourself, and you let the news and the media outlets and all the social media outlets tell you how to think. Like when somebody says something and the comment, "Oh, your privilege is showing." How's my privilege showing? Do you know where I grew up? Do you know what I went through? Do you know how I got treated growing up? Do you know that I've had guns pulled on me by police? Do you know I've been slammed face down in my car just for being who I am in a neighborhood which they thought I shouldn't be when I lived in that neighborhood? Yeah, it happens. It happens all around, but it doesn't get talked about. It doesn't get talked about because it's not going to cause an uproar. It doesn't get talked about because it's not going to it doesn't get views. It's not going to get your votes. And it's not going to get views on TV. It's not going to have people tuned in if they actually show what really goes on around the world, around the country. It happens everywhere. There's good and there's bad in every race. And the fact that it only gets shown because of the views they're going to get or the votes they're going to get is disgusting. But with that, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are less than 180 subscribers away to hit 1,000. Leave in the comments if there's a song you would like me to do. Also, turn on the bell notification to get notified that another video has dropped. Like I said, YouTube hasn't been pushing out my videos that much with their algorithm, but as long as you hit that bell notification, you'll get notified when another video pops up. But with that, I'll see you in the next one. I'm out of here.